Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
We all know Pella is in Ghana and is here to spend some few days with the dancehall African artist Shatta Wale. And I promised you in our last episode that whatever happens with Pella and Shatta Wale, I will come here and give you a vivid report. In our first episode, we spoke to the manager of Shatta Wale, that is Mr. Simon Atobi-Ban, aka Sammy Flex, who gave us the experience, the rundown, what happened from the airport to the house, and what is going to happen. And it's the second day, Pella in Ghana. We still want to go back to Mr. Sammy Flex to give us what happened and what is actually going on in the camp of Pella and Shatta Wale. My name is Samuel Desert Eshen, and you know you can always call me Officer Desert. Let's go straight to the phone and speak to Sammy Flex, the manager for Shatta Wale. It is said and documented, if you want the right information, you seek the source or you go to the source. On this episode, on the last episode, I told you that Pella is in Ghana, and we had a conversation with Sammy Flex, who gave us the happenings, what happened at the airport, straight to where he will be lodging, and also gave us a further information about what he will be doing in the next day. But once again, we're going to speak to Sammy Flex to give us day 2 of what is happening in the camp. Hello, boss. Good afternoon, good evening, boss.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Hope you guys are good in the studio.
We're good, yourself?
Yeah. You know, when Shatta movement duty calls, it takes away everything. And at the moment, looks like it is a weekend of Shatta movement duty.
Sure.
So I have been away a little bit. Still giving you guys report from location. From Monday, I join you guys, then we can shoot together.
Yeah.
And again, let me also use this opportunity to say that now that issues or stuff on Pella is down, I'm sure we can all go ahead to do the premiere, the noise on the premiere of our first movie and Flex Entertainment production. So yeah, all is well and all is good.
Okay. So speaking of Shatta Wale and Pella, I think this weekend they are training, they are in town. The day 2 of Pella in Ghana, what is really happening? Because I've seen some videos of him moving and causing a whole crowd following him here and there in Accra.
Well, like I said in our first meeting or in our first interaction, I told you that as part of activities, Shatta Wale will be driving around town with him. You know, Shatta gave him this promise online when he requested that he would want to come visit Shatta Wale. That was when Shatta told him that no problem. When you come to Ghana, I'll be taking you around Accra, the street of Accra, and we'll be sharing some money to the fans and to the people. So indeed, just as promised, Shatta Wale was delivering on the promise that he gave to Pella. So that was what we saw. So Shatta decided to go get him a phone at one of the busiest market centers here in Accra, that is Tiptoe Lane. And you know, in Accra, if you want the place where phones are really sold, there is only one place that you can go to, that is the Tiptoe Lane, or better still, you can say Cycle, as many will say in Accra. Yes, so Shatta Wale decided to take him to Cycle, went to Emperor Phones, and he gifted him an iPhone 16, a brand new iPhone 16 phone, just to welcome him to Ghana. And again, that was not all. Like he said, the crowd was huge, but Shatta has always had respect and honor for one music group in Ghana that really helped him, paved way for him when he was coming up. That is the Vision in Progress group, or VVIP.
Yes.
Again, when you go to Nigeria, VIP is a big name because when Hit Life was in its peak, there was one song that really blew Nigeria, that is Ahumkawum. That song really became big in Nigeria. So Shatta decided to kill 2 birds with one stone. To introduce Pella to the gentleman who made that song go get or who made that song big in Nigeria, and again to also take him to one of the areas that brought him out, that is River. So on the day, the second day, we decided to go to two places. That is definitely expected to give to the phone, and again to go honor VIP in Ima with the presence of Pella. And you know, Shatta Wale alone, when he moves, we know it is crazy. I think nobody can doubt the influence and the impact of Shatta Wale on the streets. He is a transport kid in Africa. So he wanted Pella to have a think of how it is when he's out. And again, luckily or fortunate enough, Pella has also garnered some kind of support among Ghanaian people. So he was...
Hello, Sammy Flex. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we had a little touches with your line, so can you please position yourself so we can hear you clearly?
Okay, let me back. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay now.
Okay, so we can.
Yeah, you can continue, sir.
To Nima.
Hello. Yes, so that's still with Sammy Flex. I think we have some technical issues, and I think my producers are still working on it so we can get in touch with Sammy Flex to give us the vivid information. As I said earlier on, if you want the right information, you go to the source. You don't do it I care, yes say, no. So on this show, on this episode, we always go to the right source, we speak to them, and they give us what happened, what actually happened, what is going on at the moment. Hello, I think Sammy Flex is back. Hello, Sammy Flex. Yes, so my producers just did some magic and we're still back on the phone with Sammy Flex. Yeah, he was giving us the vivid information, not I care. He's actually an eyewitness to whatever transpired between from Seko, Nima, what Shatta Wale and Pella did during his second day in Ghana. Sammy Flex.
Yes.
Yes, so you can pick it up. So let's pick it up from.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, great. So, like I said, Shatta alone, when he hits the streets, we know it is crazy. So, doubling up with Pella, who has also gotten some cool following in Ghana, was going to be a crazy one. And of course, that was what we experienced. Security really had a tough time controlling the crowd, both at Tiptoe Lane as well as in Nima. And we understand, to us at Shatta Movement, this is our daily routine. Anytime we move out, it is like this. So we were not really surprised like that. And I want to believe Team Pella and every other person who witnessed what happened is showing so much of happiness. I've been reading comments online. To the whole of today, I decided to read comments online, and trust me, it has been so great. So far, so very good with what I can say.
Okay, so let's go back to Seko or Tiptoe Lane. Was it a deliberate thing for Shatta Wale? Because he can actually sit at the comfort of his home and get someone to get the phone for Pella, by him going straight to Seko himself to cause such, should I say, a chaos or a whole lot of crowd following them?
Well, of course, Shatta can just command of the phone, get someone to deliver a phone to Pella. But, you know, when you have a visitor, you don't keep the visitor at home throughout. When you keep the visitor at home throughout, he or she gets bored, like we always do. All of us, when we travel abroad, we want somebody to be driving us around, somebody to be showing us places. When Pella came, you know, Pella is always hyper.
Yeah.
He is always looking for the opportunity to go out. I remember even that night, the Friday, he touched down the Thursday.
The Thursday
night, the Thursday night that he went for dinner in Shatta's house. I think even that night he wanted to go somewhere, and Shatta told him no problem. We have so many places to go to, so no need to even think it. And the next day, Shatta had to do that. So it is not about commanding for the phone to be given to him, but it's about taking the visitor to town, letting him have the feeling of the street of Accra, and again letting him connect with some of his Ghanaian fans physically. and that was achieved yesterday because at the point I was driving his car.
Oh.
The car that he was in, I was the driver at the point. So
from manager to driver.
Oh yeah. Last time yesterday I was the driver too. I've seen many people asking, but where is Sammy Flex? Where is Sammy Flex? Because many did not see me in the videos. They didn't know I was
the chauffeur.
Yeah, I wanted to experience the convoy driving, and it was a nice experience. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. So to Pella, that was what the experience he wanted, and I believe he got it. Then I was saying that whilst I was driving, anytime Pella comes up, you hear people shouting Pella. So obviously, it tells you that the gentleman is known. It tells you that the gentleman has some. Yeah, he has some quiet following in Ghana, and I think that what we experience is a great move. At the moment, I can see this has brought some kind of unity and togetherness between Ghana and Nigeria.
Sure.
When you go online, people who are posting all the influential blogs from Nigeria, including Tunde Ednot and Niger blogs, they are all hyping this particular video. And you go on TikTok, it is even crazy. So this has brought some kind of togetherness between Ghana and Nigeria, and I think it has really projected both personalities in this whole saga. Now, when you check numbers of both Shatta Wale and Pella, you've seen that within the few moments that they spent together, they have all increased their numbers. Pella increased his numbers, and Shatta Wale also increased his numbers. And to me, this is a big win because it is not easy to get some numbers easily like that in our part of the world.
All right. So now we're done with the full view of what happened at Circle or Tiptoe. So now let's dive into VVIP. When he met VVIP, what was the feeling or what was his reaction seeing the people making a hit song here in Ghana but blew in Nigeria?
Yeah. Pella is so appreciative. Anytime he meets people, you see humility and gratefulness in his eyes, and it was obvious. He showed them respect. He showed them the kind of honor that they deserve as hit makers or as legends in the music industry.
Sure.
And that was obvious. We all saw it. To him, I believe this is an experience that he will never forget. This is an experience that he'll be telling many. Yesterday, I think I saw a video of a live where he was in touch with a certain lady. I hear she is Naira Marley's girlfriend or so. And in the conversation, introducing her to Shatta and Shatta telling the lady he follows her, and the fact that the lady was so surprised that was a Ghana video she was seeing, because the kind of scenes and sights that was on the phone, I think she even thought it was abroad. But she saw it to be a Ghana thing, and trust me, it was a cool thing to say.
So I think it's day 3 of Pella being in Ghana. So what is the next move?
Okay, so definitely we also know Pella might have some 1 or 2 private things or personal things that he would want to do. So today especially, obviously when he came, we've had so many people looking for him. We've had some people that he's also connected to online. They all want to have some kind of time with him. So today we decided to give him some rest from our end, and again allow him space to interact with the rest of the people who would want to have time with him. He was also saying he wanted to connect with some people. We heard him mention Dance God Lloyd.
Sure.
We heard him mention Lisa Kwam, who is a dancer, and he wanted to go to some places. So today we've given him all the resources he would need to go to everywhere he wants to go to by himself to have time. After all, it is just some 3 nights in Ghana. He has to enjoy the better part of it. So today will be his last night, and I'm sure on Sunday he will be flying out back to Nigeria.
But I think when he got to Ghana on a video call live with Shatta Wale, he said he wanted to go to Kumasi, and today being his last night here in Accra, Ghana, how are you going to fulfill that promise?
Okay, so looks like plans changed. Plans changed for that one, because the itinerary we had planned for him, the Kumasi was really not a part of it. It was only when he came here that he wanted to fit that in. But looks like, looking at the time that we have, he is not able to do all. definitely when you go to a new place, you want to visit everywhere, but time will not permit you to do that. So the Kumasi trip could not materialize, but he is doing other personal things for his interest as well, whilst he's waiting for the departure to Nigeria.
Won't that affect the brand Shatta movement? Like people say Shatta wasn't able to fulfill his promise to Pella.
Oh no, there is nothing. There is nothing like that. There is no effect. For now, I think what Shatta wanted to do, everything he wanted to do, he's been able to deliver it, and that alone is enough excitement, even for him as a person. That alone has brought some kind of love and attraction from his Nigerian fans, and we are all happy. After all, Nigeria is mentioning him, Ghana is mentioning them. At the moment, even if you go online, some people are saying, "Oh, Shatta has come to kill the trends of some people," because before the Pella thing, there were some trends of some people's projects and all, but including the TGMA and all the conversations around it. But the moment Shatta Pella thing came up, all those things are silent. All those things are down. Everybody is discussing Shatta Pella, and that to me. Yeah, that to me is a cool move that we all have to be happy and to appreciate and to be grateful for that Ghana-Nigeria connection. So yeah, it was one of those things, and that was not planned. If you realize, it was in a conversation that the Kumasi thing came in. It was not planned. The original plan did not have that one. So I think it's a normal experience with humans and what we look for sometimes.
Yeah, he made a promise that he wanted to cruise in Shatta Wale's Rolls Royce. I've scrolled through some videos, be monitoring, but I've not seen him in the Rolls Royce. What is really happening at that end?
Oh, I think the Rolls Royce there, he's already cruising it. Oh, he was with the first day he came, he was in it throughout, and Shatta even gave him the opportunity to drive with him throughout the Trasaco estate and his BMW as well.
Yeah, I saw the BMW.
Yeah, so at the moment, he's enjoyed everything that Shatta Wale would allow him to enjoy. And I think he is satisfied with it so far.
Oh, so the viewer said I should ask you this question. Is Pella going to be the last Nigerian TikToker or any influencer from other countries Shatta Wale is going to host?
The future is uncertain. And like you say, never say never. This might not be the last and this might not be the first as well. As we live, we look for greater things. We look for breaking our records. So to me, this is the opening. This is just to show people that this is Shatta Wale. This is what he can do and this is what he has. Now the world has gotten to know who he is. Anything that he's been talking about, everybody has seen it real life, like in lenses, and everybody can confirm that the gentleman is huge, as we all have been saying it. So to me, this is just the beginning of many things to happen. Already I'm getting some media people calling me from Nigeria. They want to fly back to Ghana to even interview him and all.
Wow.
I'm getting messages like that. People who want to come back to Ghana to interview Shatta Wale. And we are still talking. So this is an opportunity for many things to happen. It might not be the first and it might not be the end as well. Let's keep hope alive and see what the future brings to us.
Okay, so with his itinerary today, he's going to see some influencers or TikTokers he wants to see in Ghana. How are our own taking it? Because some people want to see Shatta Wale and they are not getting the chance from them. But someone from Nigeria has gotten a total and a full sponsored trip.
You have to see Shatta Wale on purpose. Nobody just sees Shatta Wale. In fact, if Shatta Wale is just available for everybody to come to him, I'm not sure he will even get time to eat. Because even some of us who are around him, the kind of pressure we get on our phones, the kind of pressure we get when people meet us, if Shatta Wale should avail himself for everybody to just meet him, I'm not sure he even have time to drink water. So you have to meet Shatta Wale with a purpose. Those who would want to meet Shatta Wale, what is the purpose? Why do they want to meet him? Oftentimes, many people don't even have why they want to meet Shatta Wale. So me, I think that before you plan or you think about meeting with Shatta Wale, think about the substance that you are bringing to his table. Think about what you want to present to him. Then that can be possible. If not for anything, Pella brings something onto the table. Pella is a streamer. At the moment, if you are talking about some of the biggest African streamers, I'm sure you can mention him. And Shatta, who is also a musician and also someone who loves the streaming thing, he will surely associate. This is brand association or brand partnership, and that is a win-win for both of them. So if you want to meet Shatta Wale, what are you bringing? What do you want to discuss? Shatta is a business-minded person, like he keeps saying. He is the guy with the bank money or the bank money. He's a bank-minded person, let me put it that way. He's a bank-minded person. So if you want to meet him, bring what you want to discuss on board, and pronto, you'll make it happen.
Okay. All right. So if in case a Ghanaian TikToker or an influencer has something to bring on the table and wants to meet Shatta Wale, is he or she going to get the same treatment or even bigger and better than what Pella is receiving now?
You can even get more. You can even get more because we have been here when Shatta saw one lady, Lollipop, who is a dancer, who was promoting Shatta Wale's works through dance. Sure. Shatta Wale drove to her at her dance studio, also gifted her after iPhone 15. And we all saw it. And once again, Shatta could have ordered that, oh, Sammy, get this phone, go give it to this lady. But he drove through the hot streets of Accra, and he went to see her and gifted her iPhone 13. So, if, like I'm saying, it's about what you bring on board. So, someone can even get more than what Pella is getting. Okay. The last time we were with him, he even told me of his plans to meet Ghanaian bloggers. That's the Bloggers Association, because to him, he knows they have done a lot to support his career.
Sure.
Yes, they've been doing a lot for him, even more than some traditional media houses. So he is ready and willing to have a conversation and interaction with many people.
All right. So thank you, Sammy Flex, for always availing yourself to give us a vivid report from the Shatta movement camp. But what time is Pella leaving Ghana, God willing, tomorrow?
I think it will be in the afternoon Sunday. All things being equal.
Please, can you come again because your line is breaking? We can't really hear you proper.
Sunday afternoon.
So all those who weren't able to meet him during Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday afternoon at the Kotoka International Airport can also have a feel of Pella, the streamer.
I know, right? I know. That looks up.
All right. Thank you very much, Sammy Flex, and have a wonderful day. So yes, that was Samuel Atobiba, aka Sammy Flex, who gave us a vivid reports from the SM camp with Shatta Wale and Pella. You know, on this show, we don't do it yes. We go straight to the source and we hear it from their own mouth. They say you hear it from the horse's own mouth. See you same time again with another episode, thrilling and educative and informative. So you don't go around saying yes. If today's your first time, just press the subscribe button, share, like, and follow. Also, leave your comments. Leave a question you want asked or who you want us to interview so you can get a clear information. My name is Samuel Desateshen, and I did this with Theophilus Digosh. I'm out.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Green select glucometer. Fact check it. Put sugar level, fact check it. Fact check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.